the tournaments going on, there's about like 5,000 or so unique entrants across like all Smash tournaments that happened last season. So
that's the top 1%.
That's the top 1% right here. We're actually in favor this time of the top 1%. But JK, I mean, yeah, he's 48th, right? But 48th in the world. Wow. So we're going to see both these players face off on Smashville starting on their first game. Let's see what's going to happen. Okay, so coming down from our last game, obviously, the Bayonetta we saw was cerebral. The Bayonetta we saw was very technical. JK is much of the same, but at the same time, he pulls some very interesting tricks.
Oh yes, he has more than enough tricks up his sleeve. He has quite the punish game and quite the strong neutral as well. Very kind of oppressive in those instances, but ESAM, being the experienced veteran that he is, being the student of the game that he is more than aware of the stuff that Bayonetta and JK are capable of.
Yeah, and ESAM, I mean, like, okay, he's safe, it's Pikachu, we're good. But, you know, ESAM obviously, you know, top 16 from Super Smash Con 2017, even though he wasn't at SCR Saga, whereas JK was. JK got double 33rd at Smash Con and SCR Saga. They're both giving each other a run for their money right now. I mean, it's sort of an even game. Bayonetta having Witch Time, always a threat. But, again, like, ESAM has been putting in work this season along with JK. So nice. He tried to read an attack with Witch Time, but I think ESAM knows better at this point.
That he does, but JK able to take the first stock nonetheless with that beautiful confirm off the top.
So we're trying to see Thunder trying to get him to think twice about going straight to the ledge, but JK takes his time, makes it back safely, and we're sitting at a lead here at 99% to ESAM's 21% extra credit.
So they're finally getting the upper into the Thunder, going to the other side, so not getting the kill.
Yeah, and not even going for the spike, actually just going for the Thunder charges, the hole.
ESAM's just trying to look for these grabs, catch JK's landings.
JK's looking great this game, taking his time, waiting on the platform, not giving ESAM any room to take advantage of him then. But we're actually seeing ESAM fire back now with the nope. Very nice.
That forward tilt almost taking the stock. Such a dinky little move.
Yeah, ESAM is known for actually getting that forward tilt to confirm into many kills off the side, only because it's so quick and it goes farther than you think, and a lot of players don't expect it. And at the same time, it's safe for him in many cases.
Ooh, the bat within coming in clutch to save from the potential fair string off the side.
Yeah, bat within makes everything again, a 2v1, saving JK from that situation where he would have gotten fared into oblivion. He is back online.
And that was a really minute, beautiful sequence of spacing right there. The slight retreat back to force JK's whiff and then rushing in to get the punish.
Both of these players know all about spacing. We talk about micro spacing, we talk about spacing in general, but ESAM's one of those players that pays attention to not the positionality of his character, but also the other one anytime he throws out a move, especially when they're off stage.
And that's a critical element of being a top player, understanding not only the space, not only where you are, not only where your opponent is, but the space in between your two, and understanding what sort of options your opponent could possibly go for and what options you have in your own arsenal.
We saw it the other set when he was against Zion. I mean, the cloud that he was able to beat out with a forward smash on the come down of the climb hazard was just art. But right here, we see JK struggling to get back, getting jolted, but he's back on the stage now, but he is back into a corner. So we're going to see how ESAM actually
takes the stock with a raw up smash to catch the landing.
Sometimes it's all you need. If you're able to read the jump, then of course that'll close it out, and ESAM did just that. So congratulations to him on taking game one over JK. Counter picks. What do you wager?
If ESAM, well, straight back to Smashville. I was expecting maybe a town or city.
Sometimes the stage felt right, because I didn't see JK outright lose in many of those situations. So I mean, getting slightly outplayed on a stage that you did well on yourself might not merit a counter pick yet.
That was a very, very close game, to be honest. It definitely felt like it could have gone either way.
It was decided by a raw up smash. I mean, you know, that wasn't exactly like, oh, he got red and outplayed. Like, JK also might have been able to do the same because they were at those percentages. Very nice.
Yeah, JK's unorthodox confirms off of options that are a little bit weird after the SDI. Very, very good.
He's wacky.
Yeah, that's the young awareness that he has there, the young reaction time.
Sometimes when you're that young, you just try what works. I mean, very good there.
You want to know what was really good about that? He got the first hit only of the Witch Twist, which is very, very, very difficult to SDI. So ESAM's coveted incredibly good SDI was not a factor there, but chasing him all the way off stage with the Thunders.
And we see walls of thunder coming down, well, lightning actually, coming down on, wait, is it thunder or lightning? Whatever. Anyways, electricity is coming down, forcing JK to think twice about how he's going to get back to stage after being walled off to the side, but we're back on stage and we're going to see, ooh, no jab from there. And just like last game, we actually see JK with a lead with ESAM now at the extra credit at 43%. JK is yet to die. This could be a potential 2-stock if he closes it, but it looks like he's healthy for a game 3.
Very, very close to that forward smash, but not enough. Good afterburner kicks. He's going to get it off again. No,
Great
not quite.
SDI by ESAM there. So he had to think about his landing there because he was in between a Jolt as well as Pikachu and landed with a little bit of lag, so can't do that again without ESAM noticing. Look at the spacing. He didn't run to the ledge. He wanted to have JK think about how he was going to get back. Great quick attack cancel. We're going to see if JK can get back. Weaves through the Thunder Jolts.
Going underneath Bayonetta's dash attack from the landing lag of that back air.
I think that was an out of shield nair that took it.
Yes. Awesome. The trade.
Okay, so this is looking like trouble for JK.
Though a whiffed grab coming out from ESAM.
Great SDI once again, falls out of Witch Twist on the second landing.
Good patience on that Witch time right there.
Gotta be careful about this platform because he will be fared into the side. ESAM just known for doing that as if he played cheek.
And I really love that from ESAM. When he saw that he was in the sort of disadvantageous position on that platform, he retreated back to center stage to kind of reset himself. Oh, going for the forward air there. Interesting option. I was very much expecting an up air there and there.
Just fair one enough to keep him into head stun to get that Beyblade. We're going to see if he can close it out because 154 is definitely not something where ESAM wants to be on right now. That was a great tech by ESAM, actually getting back to the stage, doing a normal get up. JK needs to close this out right now because ESAM's not going to give him another chance later.
Yeah, he seems to be out of the percents where the downward afterburner kick is going to get it stopped, but the neutral air. 4DI coming out from ESAM right there definitely caught him off guard.
But when a Beyblade comes on top of you, like, where do you DI? Left, right, up, or down? Like, yeah, that's tough. But we're looking at a game 3 here. So, like, this situation right now between both of them can go either way, honestly. With those games being as close as they were just now, I wouldn't be surprised. I think JK just banned Lilac. Please tell me banned Lilac.
Well, it's Bayo and Lilac. She has, of course, the bullet climax, which she can use to camp on the sides of platforms, but of course we know Pikachu having his quick attack shenanigans.
I would say that the benefits that Pikachu gets from this stage compared to the ones that Bayonetta gets does not outweigh. Like, it doesn't make for the situation for him not to ban Lilac. Because we're going to see a lot of quick attack cancels from ESAM here, increasing his mobility, which is going to be something that JK is going to have to deal with now, which he wouldn't have to if he went to FD or did something else and just had this stage banned, in my opinion.
That said, though, we're seeing this nice, strong 76% lead coming out from JK right at the start.
And that's one of the really jarring things about this matchup with Bayonetta is the higher that you get, the more likely you are to try to like commit to certain options against her, which also leaves you susceptible to Witch Time, which also could leave you susceptible to getting on tilt much earlier than you would have. So trying to close this gap right now is very tough for ESAM if he wants to do anything about it.
But though he's doing a pretty good job bit by bit, and there we see the quick attack cancel on the main platform of the stage while it was tilting.
I won't say I told you so. I'm a
Hey,
jerk.
I'm
a jerk.
I admitted to the fact that Pikachu also gets shenanigans here.
No, it's true, it's true. But we're going to see how he uses it to his advantage, and we didn't get a jab block, which was great because I think that JK DI'd a little bit to the left, so he fell off the platform, and I think also that Lilac helped him a little bit there.
Possibly, yes.
But that was very, very important.
Very close.
Barely missed it. Those hitboxes must have skimmed by.
And again, very, very close with the up smash as well.
2 raw up smashes now. I don't like that from ESAM only because that's something that might get him in trouble later, but I don't think he'll do it again. He tried it twice, didn't work. All right, new plan.
Yes.
But JK knows that the threat is there now, so he has to think about his landing, or else he'll take it straight to the face.
ESAM is a very, very adaptive player. Both of these players seem to be adapting to each other.
It's been a close
Really, really
game.
well. Very, very close to that up air, though.
Up air to up air, both respond. Which time not receiving.
Excellent patience coming out from ESAM. He used a down throw as a bit of a DI mix-up, and then hit him with the late hit of the Thunder, the vertical hitting hit of the Thunder. That was kind of like a brawl Pikachu kill, you know, killing off the top of the Thunder. That was very reminiscent of that character.
Not even with the Thunder hitting Pikachu, just the Thunder. I mean, if anything, that looked like N64. But we're talking about Wii U right now, and I think that ESAM is gaining a little bit of confidence because sitting at 130 compared to the 20-ish extra credit that he's earned right now, I think he's going to capitalize that a little bit more so that this lead is now at 43%.
Yes, gradually expanding that lead, but quickly the stock is taken back by JK's back air.
Now this set has been close the entire time, and even though he is sitting at 0%, JK is likely to fire back much in the same way that ESAM did. And right there, the tilt messes up part of JK's combo, unfortunately, having it stop in its tracks. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Please. All right.
Great SDI down coming out from ESAM and avoiding the potential follow-ups.
Now the fourth time ESAM has expertly SDI'd JK in getting out of a death combo.
ESAM has also been excellent with his tech chases after his down tilts. Of course, the really scary thing about that move is it sets up for jab lock situations if you miss the tech, but it still leaves Pikachu in a good situation to get those tech chases, and ESAM has always been on point with those.
Great canceling of the Thunder Jaw with... Oh, here we go. So this is a very tiny lead, only because of the threat of Witch Time always being present in this matchup. ESAM's waiting it out, playing the waiting game.
ESAM being very, very patient. Double spot dodge on the
Double spot dodge. Let's go. Great SDI, but unfortunately gets clipped by the back air that JK was able to pull out from ESAM dropping down so low.
That mix-up of coming off the ledge with the forward air. He hadn't really opted for that much, knowing the Witch Time was there.
Is the raw up smash going to end it? That's twice now. ESAM cannot land like that again, even though Pikachu compresses so close to the ground. JK might make something out of that.
Down tilt. No follow-up.
Ooh, up air would have taken it. JK is now off the stage. ESAM's trying to defend against the ledge.
Absolute down to the wire set between these two competitors.
Ooh, throwing out as many hitboxes as possible to get JK to think about how he's going to land. ESAM is totally in control of the center stage. Now JK's center stage. ESAM is on the corner.
Sour spot back here. The sweet spot would have done it. Lucky break coming up from ESAM. Oh, he DI's in, but he doesn't get caught by the up air.
That was so good on ESAM's part, only because JK knew exactly where to hit, and it happens.
The sour spot back here being enough this time to take the stock and take the set 2-1 to Yatta Gaming's JK.
But I want to say, not even biased, not even same team, whatever. I mean, ESAM knew that matchup, but that pressure, that stage,